Hi, welcome back. My name is Linda. If you don't know me, I have a chart that God gave to me, so that's what I'm talking about. Today, though, I want to discuss, before I begin to talk about the chart, I want to talk about number 3. Well, first I'll start off with 1. I'll go quickly on 1 and 2. 1 is your emotions, it's your heart, it's what it's a good, it's not, I can't say it's a good side of you, but what it is the positive side of you. It's the side that loves, cares, it's the mother instinct, it's the father instinct. That's your 1. Your 2 is your mental energies, it's your reasoning, your decision making person part of you. Uh, it's your mental energy. That's what 2 is. Or mental thought energy, anything, any way you want to put it like that. Forgive me, I'm going a little bit faster because I made 2 videos, no sound. So I did 2 full videos, which I liked them. I had a lot of points that I'd like to talk about. So this one I want to move quicker because I'm tired and I don't want tomorrow to be without a video. So I'm going to record some videos quickly. But what I do want to talk about before I start on the chart part is I want to explain 3. Now 3 is your dragon. It is your belief system. It is, and I'll tell you why I call it a dragon. 3 is made up, just like you program a computer. You're programming your dragon with your thoughts. Well, first your heart, what you want, your desires, what your dreams are, how you feel about people, um, whether you like them or you don't like them. Please forgive me, my mouth is running dry. Whether you like them, whether you don't like them, that's your emotions, that's your heart, that's your 1. Your 2 is your mental. I'm going to fix the camera, please forgive me. Sorry. Editing situation, but I'm not good at that yet. Anyway, 3 is your dragon. Now, it's made up of your emotions and your mental. Your emotions is 1, your mental is 2. 1 plus 3 is a dragon. That's what 3 is. It's your belief system. But I call it alive. It's a dragon. It comes to life and begins to become an entity of itself. Your heart is an entity of yourself, and it's disconnected from your brain. That's why you don't always know why you feel the way you felt. You don't know why you don't like somebody, but you don't like somebody. That could be because they did something your heart didn't like, and you have no idea what that was. I mean, you might have felt like you disliked it at the time, but you didn't think anything more of it. And your reasoning weighs out to why you deal with a person or something. And 2, I mean, you pay people to tell you why you feel the way you feel because you're disconnected from your heart. You haven't learned what your heart wants, what your heart doesn't want, and you might think that you don't owe your heart anything, but you do. Well, if you don't have cooperation with your heart, it's like not having cooperation with your hand. You have 2 hands. You have a heart and a belief. These are your 2 emotional sides, 2 hands to work with. Your heart influences your brain, and your brain influences your dragon. Together, the heart and the brain is what makes up the dragon. So garbage in, garbage out kind of situation. If you're bad, like you have a lot of bad hatred toward people, everywhere you go, your thoughts are telling your heart, they do this, they do that, they tell lies at you all the time, they caused this to happen, they did this, and this is why you're going to do this. If you are feeding yourself negativity all the time and not trying to get yourself away from feeling bad toward people, You're putting garbage into your dragon, and you don't want to do that. The Because it causes bad things to happen, and this is what I mean. Your dragon is your because mode. Okay, it's your third number in your column. Because I believe this is what happened. I'm going to do this. So it causes reality. It's a because. And that's a lot. That's a powerful because. So that's a dragon. And the dragon takes on its own life and will do things and cause things to happen. If you're a negative person and you do something to somebody, but you knew it was wrong, and in your heart, you knew it was wrong, your heart gets mad, and now your reality is because of what your mind believes was wrong, and your heart is upset and doesn't like what you did, your dragon can now punish you for it and cause something bad to happen. Cause you to sleep in, cause you not to want to do this, and cause you to lose your apartment because you didn't want to pay your rent, etc. You don't want your dragon to be working against you to cause you problems. You want your dragon to work for you, to help you, to reward you for the good things that you've done to others or your belief. That's how you learn to build your belief is um, well being honest, because your dragon knows when you're lying and when you're not. So you can't build your dragon with negativity and not expect your dragon to be, you know. But I am finding, which is a weird thing, that how you hold yourself in life, uh, you know, your dragon can be the opposite of you because you're holding down energy, and that energy has to go somewhere, and it'll go into your dragon or it'll go into your heart. You'll start loving somebody more. That's why this absence makes the heart grow fonder. You're holding back the energy from your heart gets stronger. You get too much and maybe your heart will get weaker because it doesn't need any more input from that situation, whatever it might be. So that's the thing about the dragon. The dragon can become its own entity, meaning that it punishes or rewards you or other people. Your dragon can actually attack other people, and you won't even be a part of that. You won't have any knowledge of that because the dragon is its own entity that you built. Um, it's your belief system. It's what it is. It's 1 plus 2 is 3. So if garbage in, you're going to get garbage out. You want a good dragon, you put good stuff in. You teach good stuff to your heart, you teach good stuff to your mind. Now your head is over your shoulders, okay? And your, or I hope they are, and they say, good and bad sits, angels sit on your shoulder. But these are your two hands. And sometimes you'll pick up a glass with your right hand, sometimes you'll pick it up with your left hand. So I don't like to say that it's good or bad. It's just energy. It is, this part is what will decide, from your heart to, it reasons out which way it's going to go. If you're weak to somebody and you give them everything they want because you love them so much, that's going to be your heart side. But your reality is, they don't really deserve it. So your dragon's not going to help you. Your dragon's going to be angry with them and will probably cause trouble to them. That's why it says, give God vengeance belongeth to God. Thus saith the Lord. That, you hold your charge. If somebody does something wrong to you and you can hold your charge and not pay them back, just let it go. Give it to God. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to accept it. I don't want to take on this anger that I'm feeling. So I'm going to let it go and give it to God. That's a very hard thing to do, because you're holding on to that fire. You're holding on to that dragon. The dragon wants to fly and torch, but you want to hold on that dragon. You do not want to let the dragon go. And you say, well, how do I do that if I'm really angry at people and I want to hurt them, or I want to say mean things to them, I want to be bad to them? That's not holding your dragon. You're letting your dragon go. But if you can build up your charge, you're making that dragon stronger. And the more that dragon gets stronger, because you're holding it back, uh, the energy and the more things that happen, that energy will begin to build, and that will grow your dragon. And then it takes on an energy of itself. Now, if uh, you were able to hold the dragon back by, okay, somebody's mean to you, and you you hold the dragon back by saying things like they're having a bad day, or they're not happy. You understand what they're doing or why they're doing it. Maybe they're jealous and jealousy is eating them up. And so you don't want to be mean to somebody who's been eaten up by jealousy. You want, so these are the kinds of ways you can hold your dragon back, is by saying, no, we're going to give it to God. Just by simply saying, it says it in the Bible, and if you believe and want to follow after Christianity, or, want to believe in that situation, then your dragon will be held back because you said, no, we have this is going on, and then you will have to fight yourself and hold your dragon back. But that's what that's how you can control, your dragon, is by saying, no, they're having a bad day. Things are not good. So that's the thing about the dragon. The dragon will fly on its own. If the dragon, any two agree on any one thing, it shall be done. If you love somebody and your dragon believes, yes, they've been good, they've been really, then good things can happen, be sent out from your dragon, because your dragon wants to love and reward, because you inputted that you want to help people. You wanted to be a Christian. You don't want to be negative. So that's an input. Excuse me. I want to adjust this a little bit. It didn't do very well, did it? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's pause this for a minute. Okay, I'm back. So the dragon takes on an energy of its own. It becomes its own entity, but it was built by what you put into it. If you don't lie, then your dragon won't lie. If you are kind to people, then your dragon will be kind. Unless your dragon feels that it needs to deal with a situation in a godly manner by punishing, can be like a parent, because that's what you do. You chastise your children when they're out of line, because you want to build up their dragon, because they don't know how to build a dragon yet. So that's why you want to raise your children. So I'm going to get to the chart real quick. I just wanted to talk about the dragon and how the dragon can attack others or attack you, because it only needs any two agree on any one thing, it shall be done. If you are kind to people and you want to be kind, then that's what your dragon will be, because that's what you built up. In your heart being a loving heart, that's what gets into the dragon. And so the rules will follow, and then the dragon will want to become a good dragon, not a bad dragon, and reward others, and love those that you love, and etc. It's your dragon. And others can be being attacked by your dragon, or you can be attacked by your dragon, which a lot of times happens. The dragon could attack you by saying, let's stay out and party tonight. You find a really good friend, the setup is there. You want to hang out with your friend, you want to drink with your friend, or whatever is going on. And the dragon feels that you did something yesterday that was really wrong, and now it's going to get even with you. And so it tempts you to want to go do this, and you go do that. and then the dragon causes you to sleep in and you don't want to get up, or you miss the time and now you're 2 hours late. Now you can lose your job, and you lose your job, you can't pay your rent. So all these problems the dragon caused for you, um, just because the dragon thinks you deserve it. You're a bad person, so I'm going to hurt you. Or it can reward you. It's like the storm. If you can only do positive or negative things to people, or be neutral. That's where you don't have nothing to do with them at all. But if you do interact with them, this situation is only positive or negative. It's not really anything else. Excuse me. I'll take it. Okay. So that's a part of your dragon. It becomes its own entity. It's separate from you. So I'm going to read over the lines real quick, what they are, because it's dark in here. I don't have the proper lighting. I'm tired. I'm really sorry about, not, I liked the last video I did, so we're going to move on. So tomorrow, the numbers are for an alpha female. The first number is 15. 15 is emotion is dominating initiative position. So tomorrow my emotions will be thinking about being the initiative. I need to take the initiative because I care about people, and my mental is all this mental energy I have about what's going on is making me feel like I need to respond in a manner, an initiative that I believe an initiative should it respond. So that's what my feelings are going to be. And 15, if you it is you take 3 belief and the dragon belief times the initiative, and that's 15. That's what 15 means. That's what 15 feels like. The next number down, it's getting dark in here because I'm sorry. Oh, this is terrible. I need to redo my lighting situation and everything. The next number down is 6. 6 is going to be about authority. I'm thinking about authority. I don't, what I see, what I believe. It's what I believe that's going on, and it feeds the dragon by what I believe, what I think in my head. The dragon thinks in his head, because 1 + 2 is 3. So what 2 thinks, that's part of the makeup of the dragon too. That's what it thinks. Whatever you feel, that's the makeup of the dragon. The dragon is going to feel that way. So it's a combination. Any two agree on any one thing, it shall be done. If your heart feels that you really care about somebody and they've been really good to you, your dragon, seeing that it's the right thing to do and seeing that, yes, this person has been right, the two can agree and something manifests into the other person's life because of the dragon. The dragon has power because that seems to be the way the universe is built up. And because of my feelings of authority, not from me, feel authority from God, from man, from your landlord, from your banker, from your electric bill guy person, whatever the authority is, that's what it's a because of authority. And what I believe is a lot of authority is being bad. They're being bad to the people and causing bad things to happen to them. This takes me down to -3. It's an unwanted belief. I don't like what is going on, and so what I believe is unwanted. Now, it could also mean that my dragon wants to punish those because of what I believe. So it can become an unwanted dragon then. Or it can be unwanted desires. That's what an alpha female will be. Now, an alpha male will be 24. 24 is 3 times 8, 2 times 12, 4 times 6. And that's the story that 24 is telling. That's how the emotion is feeling. 2 times 12, emotion is dominating mental, 3 times 4. So actually it's 2 times 3 times 4. So you got mental energy in there, you got your belief in there, and you got reality in there. And all those things is why you're pulling a 24. Mental is dominating reality. You are choosing to be that. You're choosing to cause the things that's in your world reality for. Mental is dominating reality. The next number down is 6, and it goes to 15. Your thought number is 15. Need another light in here. And I could use my glasses too. I'm sorry. I will get better about that. The better one was before. The alpha male's mental number, what they're thinking is 15. Emotion is dominating initiative. Now, it could mean you're thinking that what you consider a person to be an initiative. It could be that you are thinking that their emotions is why they're being initiative. Or you want to. Whatever it is, it's 3 times 5. Belief times the initiative, you're feeling 15. And because of this unwanted belief, your bottom line number is unwanted emotion is dominating mental. You're having unwanted thoughts dominate your mental. 3 times 4, that's belief times reality. Unwanted emotion is dominating your mental reality. These are the things that's going to happen tomorrow. This is what your day will be like. Your female, the female will pull a 33. Excuse me, in your emotions. 33 is 3 times 11, so that's emotions, motives are revealed. That your belief emotions are revealed. 33's motive will be revealed. You'll understand, oh wow, that's why this is happening. That's why, the dragon is doing this. Mental is causing reality. 4 times 6. Reality times authority is causing 24. Because your third number is negative 12. Unwanted emotion is dominating mental. You just don't like what you're feeling, and your emotions is attacking your brain with thoughts, bad thoughts, fear, emotions is attacking you. 3 times 4, unwanted belief times the reality is attacking you. Because of this, you are pulling on your bottom line reality a negative 21. Unwanted mental is dominating your emotions. Unwanted thoughts is dominating your emotions. 21 is 3 times 7. So that's 21. You have what's your belief system times 7 have had enough of the situation. You are pulling unwanted mental thoughts are dominating your emotions. Your emotions is having a fit. And for the male's first number is a 42. Reality is dominating mental, which is 2 times 3, which is 6 times 7. 2 mental energy times 3 belief. Mental energy times belief times have had enough of the situation. This is how you're going to feel tomorrow. And your thinking is that you understand why your beliefs motives are doing what they're doing. You believe what the dragon's motives are. Your because is a negative 21. Because unwanted emotion, unwanted mental is dominating emotions. Unwanted belief times have had enough of the situation is your because number. And the bottom line reality is unwanted belief will dominate manifestation. 2 times 15, mental energy, an understanding, times emotion, dominating initiative positions. Your emotions is looking at reality. Your dragon is going to manifest tomorrow unwantedly. You're not going to like what it does. It's going to do something to you, or it's going to do something to somebody else that's going to cause problems. It's unwanted. Whomever unwants it, it's unwanted. And 30 is dominating manifestation. And it is coming from 3, unwanted 3. Okay, unwanted belief. Unwanted belief is dominating manifestation tomorrow. So you're going to want to know that tomorrow you need to deal carefully. 2 times emotion times 15. And that's for the male. Okay. And that's all I got for right now. And I'm sorry this was rushed. It wasn't as good. And I hope this has sound. So take care. God bless. Pay attention to the energies around you and who's manifesting what and why. And are you manifesting things and causing bad things to happen to yourself or to others because the entity has taken a life of its own? Your heart can take a life of its own, your mental. And by what I mean is any two agree on any one thing, it shall be done. If your heart and your emotions or your dragon, your belief systems agree, manifestation will happen of some sort. Hopefully good. Everything you do in this world is a positive and a negative. That's the only way you can respond. You're either going to be negative and do things in a negative way, or you're going to be positive and respond in a positive way. Now, if you go around taking the positive away from other people, it's like taking money. I'm going to take your money and take all the money. It's my money, not your money anymore. You took a positive to yourself, but you gave them a negative. You are distributing toward people however many people you do this, a negative manner. And that means negativity is going to come back at you. Positivity, if you take somebody's negative, that's a positive toward you. Okay? Leaves them with a negative. Now you've created a storm with all these people. Excuse me, still dealing with my teeth. You've created a storm that you have to fix, or they're going to fix you, because now they have all this negativity and it's going to be directed at you. Now, if they hold that dragon, and they don't do nothing, because that's what your dragon's going to want them to do. Your dragon is going to be in their ear. You need to say this. You need to do this to this person. You need to come back with this because you need to pay them back for what they did. And in your mind, you know better, and you're like, no, I'm going to let God deal with it. I'm not going to deal with it. And what that means is if you're able to hold that leash on the dragon and build power in that dragon will then be able to go to God and say, they keep doing this. This is a bad thing. What should happen? And then God, grants the authority. Or maybe the dragon doesn't go, but the dragon knows that God will want a situation to be taken care of. And mentally, I gave it to God, and that was the right thing to do. So the dragon has to respond in a right way to repair the situation, because nature wants to go back to neutral. And if you have too many negatives and not enough positive, that's a storm. Just like a storm in the atmosphere. It's the same thing. And so if you create a lot of negative feelings, a lot of negative energy around you and the people around you, that negativity is going to come at you and it's going to distribute itself. And that's the 30 unwanted belief is dominating manifestation. People think you're a bad person, so then they do bad things toward you, stuff like that. It's how well you can hold your dragon in a situation and how you built your dragon. Garbage in, garbage out. If you feel negative toward people a lot and you're always taking their positives and for yourself and giving them a bunch of negative, you know, that's what you're building your dragon to be. And you're going to pay for it. It's if you move toward if you go more to a negative side and you say, well, I'm going to steal this money, that the money will now be positive in your life because you have more power to go spend it somewhere else. So you have a positive that you can spend, but it caused a negative in the atmosphere. So the atmosphere now tries to, there's an imbalance going on. Nature wants to rectify that. Your dragon wants to rectify that. And if you hold that back and build a charge, your dragon gets stronger and stronger. And eventually, you've had enough. And once you had enough, once the dragon has had enough, then something will happen because you're going to take action. So those are your numbers, and I'm going to get off here because I'm out of light and I'm tired, and I'm sorry I did that. I will be more careful, and I pray that this video has sound. But I'm not going to do any more videos today, so take care. God bless. And I most definitely will have to see you tomorrow if I continue. I hope you enjoy this. God bless. Bye-bye.